My name's Claudine and I am a counsellor and a psychotherapist.
Lovely, thank you for having me. Okay, first question. Right, we're here to talk about...
Spiking is drugging somebody without their consent.
Oh, you were just spiked. It's not, oh, I was just spiked.
That was an assault. Someone chose to drug me without my permission. Even if you were drunk, even if you were high, so what? That's your choice. You've chosen to do that. Where the boundary gets crossed is when someone decides to do it on you without your permission.
Whatever it is, that is a deliberate attack.
And they don't know if they're on medication. They don't know if they have a medical condition. There is no thought whatsoever as to who they're actually choosing to drug and what the outcome might be for that person that they've chosen to do it to. My name is Claudine Van der Vyver and I am a counsellor and a psychotherapist. How we respond to assault is different, right? Because it depends how we've been brought up to deal with things. It's about noticing what the change is within you and whether you can attribute it to being spiked. The telltale signs, I mean, it can be a tenuous link, right, initially. You don't really think that it's anything to do with that. Perhaps we notice we start to become more anxious in social situations, and we notice that anxiety is coming up beforehand. Often the telltale signs of when we're not coping, the body starts to react physically, panic attacks start to happen, sometimes depression, might have eczema. There's lots and lots of telltale signs. It's fluid, it rolls. It's subjective to every single individual. The point is, it isn't our fault if that's what's happened to us. And I think the kindness and compassion has to come in then. Reaching out if you don't know how to cope with it. There is no shame or embarrassment in that. Reaching out to your friends, your family member. If you don't feel that that's open to you, pick up the phone. The Samaritans are there. It's not necessarily a suicidal helpline. Shout is a great texting app that you can use on 85258. You can text them, this is what's happened to me. They're specifically there to deal with when you've been drugged and spiked. Look online. There's a huge amount of vlogs, people, talk rooms, chat rooms, a lot of low-cost therapy as well as private therapy that's available. Any place that you feel safe that you can go to go and talk to someone about it and process it, I would highly recommend, because it's an assault. Simple as that. My name's Claudine and I am a counsellor and a psychotherapist. How can you help a friend who's been spiked? I think it's about going and thinking about that individual friend. What do they need? What do they need to be comforted? How do they deal with situations normally? I mean, I think there's always little telltale signs when people start to open up. It's whether we're attuned to it and we're listening. So whether it's sort of just going, yeah, well, that happened then, so I should be fine. Or can I come and meet you earlier, just in case? It's noticing the change in phrases, noticing the change in behaviour. Are you noticing that they want to be with you? Are you noticing that they're actually starting to go, can we just make sure that we stick together? Of which there is absolutely nothing wrong in that. It's still just basically keeping the door open and just going, how are you doing? Are you coping okay? Are you all right? Do you need me to meet you beforehand? Would that make you feel safer? And if they go, oh, it's fine, and go, no, I know it's fine. But equally meeting their needs and saying, as and when it's not fine, just let me know. I'm here.